Hey everybody, we're here with Miss Becky. We're going to be working on our stances right now. So parents, pay very close attention. Students, you guys pay attention as well. We're going to first start with a horseback stance. So start with your feet in attention position. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pivot our foot out to the side on your heel, then on your toe. Then we'll repeat the same thing on the other foot. Pivot on your heel, then on your toe, then you bend your knees. Right now we're in our horseback stance position. So you don't want it too wide or too narrow, and you want to make sure those knees stay bent the entire time. All right, everybody, the next stance that we're going to work on is our front stance. Now the size of our front stance is actually 2.5 pace distance. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our toes on the line. You guys can use any line at the house. You guys can even put your belt down on the floor and use that as your reference line. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a step forward, heel to toe. That's one step. Then two. Then what we're going to do, we're going to move our next foot next to the other halfway. Then I'm going to go ahead and put my foot right in front of that one. Now the space that we put is 2.5 paces, the size of our foot. Our foot is now going to go behind that line that we started at. That is going to be your front stance length, just like this, facing forward. Once you're done, you pay attention to where your foot is, or you bring your foot back together, and then you switch it to the other foot. Then you go back, then switch. Making sure you're paying attention that your feet are always start on that start line. What we can also do is we put our toes forward, Ms. Becky, and then do the same process backwards. 1, 2, and then halfway. Then behind that heel. Now you're going to step forward to the line that you started on. You go 1, back, then 2, back. And that's how we're going to practice our front stances. So make sure your distance is correct every single time. All right, everybody, the next stance we're going to work on is our back stance, or we used to call it cat stance. So it's the same size as the horseback stance, so we're going to pivot again, pivot on the heel, pivot on the toe, pivot on the heel, pivot on the toe. Now the stance here is even for horseback stance. So what we're going to do, we're going to point our toe at each other here. Okay, so this is our front foot, and you lean away from that foot just a little bit. So this is how we do our back stance position. Then what we're going to do, we're going to go back to horse. Then we're going to pivot out and do the other side, leaning more on that back leg. If you're paying attention, you want your back shoulder, hip, and knee in the same line in your back stance. Bar. So that's how you guys get your back stance practice at home.